Oh my god, it's a Darius! Ornn's worst matchup! Not really. If you people struggle with this matchup, I'll show you like in this little VOD review how you actually just completely stomp Darius. Darius's weakness is A, he is weak, he can gap close, and he's very fucking weak to poke. So, and Ornn has all of those. Ornn has every single tool to make Darius's life hell, but people still struggle with him. Like, all you have to do is just go Q-max and just kite him and just farm from far. Like here, you wanna let Darius shove in. Alright? You wanna let Darius shove into you. You want to get as much CS as you can early, because he'll zone you from it. But you just want to do this. Just poke him with Q. Don't be afraid to trade. You have D shield. Don't be afraid to trade. Just get as much CS as you can. Like, this is how the lane stage should look. Alright? This is how the lane stage should look. You need a space always between his Q. Okay, it's not that long of cooldown. It's 9 seconds. Like, you always need to be perfectly spaced. So he can pull you, but you can poke him. And letting a wave 3 crash is fine, totally fine into Darius. He whiffs it here. His Z and Q, he wastes a lot of mana. Like, I try to bait something so it doesn't like maybe go into my jungle, but you want to let the wave 3 crash, alright? He a good Darius would like cheat a recall, but here you're good state, alright? You are in a really good state here. This is the perfect lane state for Ornn. You keep poking Darius and you'll have enough mana with cookies, and you'll have Unsealed Spellbook, you'll full scale, and you'll rush Anathema. Darius hates Anathema, he hates Tenacity, he hates everything that Ornn does. So you really shouldn't struggle with this matchup. You basically play like you're ranged. Like, even here, he gets 5 stacks, you instantly away, you pop your biscuits, cookies, you still sustain a lot. Like, I'm 17 to 20 CS, this is really good, alright? Especially for Ornn, where you're like a late game monster, right? Well, the biggest late game monster. So you just let Darius crash, you farm, he pokes you, whatever, right? Then you back and you use your teleport advantage to get a lead here. Because the wave here, I need to TP because the wave will crash faster than his wave. Because see, my wave is right here, his wave is right here. It will take way longer for the wave to reach here than my wave to get here. And when my wave gets here, it will crash, push. Like, see, it's already pushing really hard. My cannon is destroying his, and he's here. So you need to slow push in this scenario. You don't want to fast push, because you can't do it fast enough. The minions die faster here than they would die at tower. Like, you'd get 1 or 2 maybe, but here you get, when you crash, you don't get a chance to trade. Here you get a chance to poke him and just poke him endlessly. Here I fuck up, it doesn't matter. I have so many minions that it doesn't fucking matter what Darius does. Like, here you walk into him, so he missed his Q. So that trade was, even though I fucked up completely, it's still good because I have so many minions. And I have refillable, which keeps you really healthy. And you farm, you farm, you farm. The only thing that can fuck you here are jungle ganks when you're slow pushing. But I was kind of wary, and like, I traded enough with Darius. But I still die. Jungle gank, whatever, you know? But I blow his flash and his ghost, and I'm still in a good spot here. The worst thing that could have happened here was him actually leaving this wave. That's what Darius should have done after killing me. After killing me, he should leave the wave here. Leave it frozen, and then he should recall. But they don't do that. The jungler decides to grief it. And I'm saved. And this is a cannon wave, so I won't even lose much. And I have gotten Darius's flash and ghost. I just get the CS, I pick it up. And you now have a soul kill potential. When you get level 6, you get your spellbook swap, and you swap it with your teleport, and you swap it to ignite. Here, you want to slow push, again, slow push poke, and Darius will be fucking annoyed to death. Alright? There's nothing more annoying to Darius than a fucking Ornn with fucking ult ignite. And in this game I completely fuck it up. As a fucking spoiler, I completely fuck everything up, and the waves and lane state still is good. Like, no matter how bad you play this matchup, like, I completely whiffed ult, whiffed ignite. Like, that was just terrible, right? But my wave is still good. Like, this matchup is so easy. Like, I don't see a reason why people struggle with this. If you have perfect spacing, you max Q, you poke him endlessly, it's really hard for you to die. Like, I don't understand it, man. Like, now you just farm, you have to give up some CS, or else he'll run you down, right? He has every ability up. I don't have ult, I don't have flash, I don't have teleport, I have nothing. It's risky for me to walk up. You just want to farm as much as you can. Here, Darius gets fucking ganked. Because he got poked so much and he couldn't do anything. And I was basically full HP. Here, I get a recall, I don't know why. I still don't have gold for Anathema, so I don't know what's the point of recalling. You can build items in lane, but you just get Anathema, you poke him, you slow push, just you never want the wave frozen. And this is a good example of how you should trade into Darius when your wave's here. You want to QW him, and right after you hit him, he can't actually hit you back, which is annoying for Darius because he's CC'd during this. Because I hit the brittle and I E, airborne, still airborne, it doesn't catch. It doesn't catch. Unless he's like fully spamming it, but it doesn't catch. The CC lasts a little long. And when you get Anathema, that pattern of trading gets easier because Anathema does increase your brittle. It doesn't increase the knockups, but it increases the brittles. Because after you brittle someone, they will get stunned for a little bit. They will get stunned, a tiny stun, which is not big, but it's there. Right? So after he becomes airborne, you see, that's the E duration. The E duration gets a little longer, and then he gets a tiny stun. Also just damage, you know. And Darius can't actually pull you when you do that. When you do QWE, you instantly walk away. Don't go for any auto attacks or anything, just walk away. Darius is about to die. No, yes. So right now I'm almost done with my Anathema. He's building Divine, that's not an issue. That really, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Whatever he builds, Anathema is just too fucking annoying for him. Like, in this comp, when I Anathema him, Senna W, Orianna, Nocturne Fear, like, he will get fucked by everything. Like, I put the wave in a freeze, again, I teleport, use my TP advantage. I TP at 10, it will be up by 4, and that's a E-bug. You can TP at 10 minutes, and it will be like about up at like 15 or so. Because you take Cosmic Insight, which reduces the Summoner spell cooldown. Darius here completely just ditches the wave. I'm freezing here. He can take Herald, do whatever, that's fine for me. Like, the amount of levels he's losing right now, I have 10 CS lead, but I have a lot of XP lead. And Darius is like barely half gone to level 8 through 9, and I'm already I am already level 10. Like, I've created a 2-level lead just by farming and just freezing. Like, look at this. This is fucking insane. Like, I haven't killed him, I fucked up every trade, but I still have a level lead because I've zoned him, I've frozen waves. LS would be proud. After that, you get more spellbook swaps. If you're not sure what summoner you want, like if you're gonna need to be in 2 minutes and you want flash, you can, you know, you can not swap. But here I swap because I'm running out of mana and I need clarity. Like, Darius here roams, that's fine. Like, he's trying to fiesta the whole game. I'm playing normally, and by playing normally, I get like level 11, like he pops Herald mid, that's out of, like, that's not on me, alright? That's on the mid laner reacting to pings. Here I get ganked, I flash away. But unfortunately, Silas is a fucking bitch, and he kills me. But right now, I am with Anathema. Darius is no longer a threat to me. Like at this point, it's just me fighting him and fighting Evelyn and Silas mainly. Like I go back to top lane. You never like wanna roam a lot as Ornn. Like CS and XP is really valuable. Like you can't Fiesta. He's not a good Fiesta champion. Like you can Fiesta maybe with ult, but it's really not worth it. It's way more consistent to just farm and look. Darius tries to trade. I Q him, and then I get Evelyn and 3-man top lane. But they failed to kill me because I have a team that actually listens and they all die. Right? Darius so far hasn't dealt any damage to me. Like, sure, this has a lot of damage reduction, but the CC still counts. Like, it's too worth it, man. Like, frostfire versus Darius? No. Sunfire? No. Evan Shroud? Yes, but Evan Shroud as a first item isn't really good. It's good as a second item because mythic passive, and it's even better as a third item. The more items you get, the more Evan Shroud becomes worth it. Now here it just becomes a fucking fiesta. Like ITP to save tier 2. It is just now we just focus on team fighting, right? I don't really want to split versus Darius. I just want to match. I just want to match his push. Right now, Dragon's about to come up. I don't know where to see the fucking timer. Yeah, Dragon's about to come up in 50 seconds. So yeah, you just catch the wave and then. It takes about 30 seconds to get a dragon, so now I just like instantly leave. And I take a long path because this area here was warded and Darius could have been there. Now Darius could continue split pushing, take tier 1 and maybe take tier 2. But this is third dragon, so he's probably not gonna do that, so I instantly just move. I know that he won't do it because the dragon fight is too important. I push mid, and right now we just... Evelyn uses ult, so I just see an opportunity to engage on her and I kill her, right? But the way you play is just play around the objective. She got caught, she was invisible, and I exhaust from my spellbook swap, and that kind of saves my fucking Senna, which is really good, which is why I take spellbook. Like, look at this, this is fucking broken. And I see her that she used ult, she has nothing. I see she's dead, I switch target Darius. The pillar was in the way, so no E could be done, but didn't matter. And now we should go back to dragon, but something sussy might have happened here. Yeah, so... yeah. Like, grouping doesn't work out all the time, because they just engaged on a 5-stack Darius. And... that should never have happened in a real fucking good fucking lobby. None of this should happen because we should already be a dragon. But unfortunate happens, right? But you still focus on team fighting. Like this is just fodder. I see that the fight is lost, so I try to get... I kill Darius. They take the fucking dragon, which is fine. It's whatever. Like, Darius can really split push against me, like he went Triforce instead of Divine. But if he went Divine into this comp, he would probably suffer a lot. And he's already suffering. Like, he went Merc Treads and he's still being CC'd. Like, you just wanna... At this point, like, split pushing is useless, right? You would just wanna ARAM at mid. Maybe something happens. Here, nothing good happened, but it's just the way it is with fucking solo queues. Sometimes it's a bit coin flip. And I unlock it here because we already have like damage dealer, damage dealer, damage dealer, damage dealer. Like we don't need more damage, we just need survivability. Like look at their comp, alright? If they don't kill us in like one burst, like if Evelyn doesn't burst us and they don't get any resets off for Darius, then they're kind of fucked. So here you just catch waves. You don't want to push, you just want to catch the waves when they're like near your tower-ish. Because if you push here, Evelyn would kill me. Do not do that. Don't push into people. Alright, that's how you get killed. I just go mid now. We ARAM, we look for an engage of sorts. But Darius no longer poses a threat. Like, sure, he can be a threat in team fights. They try and engage on me, whatever. I have to blow flash. But Spellbook, again, it's a great rune because now I swap to heal. So even if I have no flash, I still have another summoner spell. And here we see a chance to catch, and you just want to force an engage here. Darius cannot really do much. Like, even if he gets 5 stacks, right? I keep him CC'd, I keep him away from the team. Like, I die, but even when you die, you want to make sure that your death is like valuable. Like here, I pulled Darius. Instead of him going on all of my people, I pulled him down here, right? So they wouldn't attack the team. So even when you know you're about to die, you have to make sure it's a good death, right? And the fight here ends up being 3-4. The fight ends up being really close. Like, so far we are 3-3. It's even, but we got a bunch of shutdowns, and that's super worth it. Like, we got 1-2 shutdowns. Like, you just want to peel him away from the team. You want to, like, you will die, alright? You have to accept that. And after that, just more team fighting, more objective, more grouping, just... And again, waves here, you catch the wave, and then you leave. You just catch and leave. You just catch waves, leave. Do not push further, you will die, alright? Then I found the scuttle where I know we'll be safe because we have like zero vision. Like, we have zero vision of where they are. So me pushing here in zero vision is kind of like Darius could come out of here, Evelyn could come out of here with Darius. Like, that's not something you want to do. You always just want to catch waves, alright? Just catch them. And we see dragons about to spawn again. I maximize like farming. Like, as soon as it is 40, I run to dragon. And we look for another fight. So you always just want to be grouped around for objectives, alright? Now I'm out here in the back. The red team, the blue team can't actually see me, right? I'm in fog of war. So they won't see my ult coming if I stay all the way out in the back. So if I go to their perspective, I'm not visible here. So when they get ulted, they're completely in the dark, right? They won't have any idea that they're being engaged. And then one of them gets fucked. Caitlyn gets isolated because I fucking panic. I shield Nocturne. The team mops the rest up because I split them up with my ult, and they all die. Just because my ult was in fog of war and Nocturne as well, just makes them completely panic. They don't know what to do and they split up, which is just, you know, solo kill. And after this, the game is pretty much wrapped up. Like, after that engage, they have no way to come back. Darius is 653, but he's really weak. Like, he can't do anything versus either of us. He's just suffering now in solo queue. Look at him. He just wanted to counter pick Ornn. Dumb bitch. Alright. And then now we see Baron's up. We go again. ARAM mid. Fucking we go. And I look for another ult. I see Caitlyn. I instantly engage. We have a dive comp, so I can just do this on cooldown. I peel away from my team and I keep everyone alive. I try to keep everyone alive because that's what a tank should do. Darius gets CC'd. He literally, like, all Darius did that fight. I don't know if he could even do anything. He wasn't even joined in. Jesus. Like, all Darius could do was do a flash W, last hit, and then die. That's all he could do that game. So his flashiest play was a triple kill because of Senna inting, and a flash W kill steal. And then we just end the game. Like, at this point, we just get Baron. Like, they don't stand a chance anymore. I'm chasing us. I'm in a I end up in a little Senna goose chase. Wait, the fuck happened here? Oh lord. The fuck happened here? Yeah, alright. Senna goose chase. So I chase her so my team could siege, because I don't have demolish. So yeah. Senna's in a wild goose chase, she can never go back to base, and then we just fucking mop her up. And the audio is acting like fucking Terminator. Alright, well, that's about it. Alright, that's Darius matchup. Just, they couldn't do anything. Like, we just fully dive them. Oh my god, my ears. Yeah, so that's just Darius matchup. It's not fucking hard. It just, oh my god, my ears. Okay, fucking EU production. So yeah, just Q poke, freeze waves. Do not ever let him freeze. Do slow pushes if you have like no flash or anything, and just ward try bush here for junglers when you're slow pushing, because they will gank you from here when you're slow pushing. They will see the wave and they'll kill you. So keep wave here, Q poke, QWE is your main way. Either QWE in if you have the chance, or QWE out if you're not too safe. Because QWE, if you're too close, you might not have the time to, if you do it in. But if you do it out, you'll get less damage, sure, but you'll be safer. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, hope you fucking learned Darius matchup. It's easy, alright? It's easy.